Okay. What kind of nutcase am I that I get out of bed in the middle of the night to do a video? Good grief, what's wrong with me? I just finished this book, and I want to talk about it, because I just finished the book. So, if you could please hit the like and subscribe, if you could please spread the word. Let people know I exist. I have some videos that no one has seen. 0, well, actually 2 views. Me and my hubby. That's it. No one else has seen them. So please go check out. I have done tons. There's 36, 37 if-thens. African Americans, homicides, Native Americans, homicides, regencies, mysteries, Scotland Yard, whole slew. Also do recaps of Star Trek Next Generation on Fridays, which 90% of the time is garbled. And then, of course, Flashback Monday, where we talk about all the books in this magazine. I go through mysteries and horror and suspense and regencies and inspirationals and harlequins and paranormals, contemporary romance. If you're looking for a book, please check out Flashback Monday. So this is book 2 in the Mercy Thompson series by Patricia Briggs. Mercy is a skinwalker. She's a coyote. She's able to change magically. She doesn't have that pain or anything else that the other animals do. She can do it without any pain or anything, and it does it spontaneously. She was also raised by wolves, and so she has an extended wolves family. And we have a significant cast. This is a large core cast. Mercy, you have Adam, who's the alpha of the werewolves. You have Z, the Fae, and former owner of her shop. He sold it to her. And he doesn't really mean to get the money from her. He doesn't need the money. He just did it because for her. He did it for her. So then we have Daryl, the second in command, and then we have Warren, the third in command, and we have Samuel, and we have Kyle. Kyle is Warren's significant other, and we have Mrs. Hannah, who is a mysterious, not a homeless lady, but she walks around town, slightly on the elderly side, who plays a significant part in some of these mysteries, just giving Mercy some information that she needs that way. We have Medea is Mercy's cat. We also have Jessie is Adam's daughter, who will also play a significant role in future books. So we have Ben and Daryl and Wallace is in this, but we have also Uncle Mike, who owns a Fae bar, and that's a whole slew story there. And then we have Maroke, Bran, who's the king werewolf of the United States, and his son Charles and Samuel. And Samuel's the one staying with Mercy for a little while, and that's a whole story there too. So, we have a lot of plots. This is a continuing story. This is like a soap opera. It's an ongoing story. Each book will solve a mystery or a murder mystery or something of that sort that's going on. But then the relationships will evolve from each book. Yes, ma'am. Somebody woke up in the middle of the night to be with me. So, the relationships will evolve from book to book to book and grow. And that's what I like about it, is that the relationships will evolve over time and grow. So we have all these characters, some more, they will play a part in each book. Maybe sometimes just a small part, sometimes a larger part. And we also learn in the beginning of this book that Mercy and Adam dated 3 times. And Mercy is trying to not avoid him, but unconsciously trying to avoid him. He's a superior. He's an alpha. He's used to being in control. She's got to get through all this mental stuff in her head first before she can even start thinking of a relationship with Adam. she's got to work through the stuff in her head first. She's got a lot of issues with her head. So, and then we have Tony, the local undercover cop, and he has a little more significant role in this one than he did in the last one. He plays a good part. He comes and asks Mercy for help. Now, our storyline here is that there is a demon in town who has possessed a vampire. So he's a sorcerer demon who has possessed a vampire. And he is causing tempers to rise. The media is blaming it on the heat, but it's because this guy has powers and he's causing people to fight and get brutal and kill each other for zero reason other than this guy enjoys the violence of it. So this sorcerer is causing all these problems. He's caused about 40 deaths in the book. And then we have the thing with Tony comes to her, to Mercy, and says, could you help us out with the Fae? Maybe the cops think maybe the Fae can do something about this, because the Fae are the only one out publicly right now. And the wolves are out publicly too, but Mercy is not out publicly. And nobody knows about the vampires yet. So in the beginning, it starts out a little on the innocent side. Stefan comes to Mercy, and Stefan is a vampire. And he is also a friend of Mercy's. And he comes to ask her for a favor. He wants to go see this guy. He doesn't know who he is before he goes there. But apparently this vampire came to town, and he didn't pay his teeth or tariff. He didn't pay his visiting fees to Marcellus, or let her know that he was here for a few days, pay a little, leave me alone a couple days fee. None of that. So Stefan's got to go check it out. They had sent somebody else to check it out, and when somebody else checked it out, their memory was wiped, and 15 people were dead and slaughtered, and there was a massacre, and he was covered in blood. And he was led to believe the sorcerer had used his powers on Danny to get Danny to believe he did this, and Danny's going to be messed up a while. So Stefan says, Mercy, can you come with me as a coyote? He puts her on a leash. The vampire plays mind with, mind meld with just blows his mind, wipes it, and has Stefan convinced that he killed this woman. And Mercy's like, no, he did it. He made you watch. And now you think that you did it, but you didn't do it. So Mercy plays witness to him with Marcel. And Marcelli is the head queen vampire here. And she's the one in charge of all this. And Mercy goes with Stefan and pleads the case of Danny and says Danny didn't do this. The vampire made him think he did it, but he actually didn't do it. The scary guy did it. And then we have issues with Adam and Mercy. And then Adam sends the 2 werewolves and 2 vampires go out looking. And Samuel comes back, and he's been beaten. Warren comes back. I keep getting the names wrong. Warren. All right, so Kyle's the boy. So Warren comes back, and he's been beaten to death. He's tortured, and he's bleeding to death, and he's not healing properly because the injuries was done with silver. And so Mercy he's not coherent. He can't answer questions. So it takes a few days there. Mercy does an investigation. Adam gets called to go looking, and he disappears. And then Marcelli comes to Mercy and says, you are the only one that can kill this guy. And Mercy's like, but me, I'm just a little person. I'm nobody. Why me? And Marcellus is like, you have these special gifts. You're not wolves. You're not this. You're not that. You have this gift. You can do this. So then Mercy goes to Stefan's place and meets his peeps. And his peeps will tell her more about vampires. She didn't know stuff about vampires. She didn't know about the stake through the heart or the holy water or any of that stuff. So they tell her all that stuff. So you will have to read the book. I will not spoil the whodunit. But there is a twisty at the end. You think it's solved. You think it's resolved. And Patricia Briggs goes, no! It's not. You're not gonna believe what Marcelli does. Nasty chick. So, we'll have to see if Adam and Mercy can get through their things. They do go on a date at the end of the book. Marcy also kisses Samuel, which Samuel knows that Mercy will not be with him. She's made her case clear, but they had a moment. They needed some comfort at the end. But then she goes out on the date with Adam. And Jessie, Adam's daughter, likes Mercy a whole bunch and wants Mercy to date her father. And Jessie does some stuff in future books to encourage Mercy and her father to get together. It's such a cute series, and I'm really enjoying it. So those are your plot lines, really. The evil vampire sorcerer that's causing people to kill each other and is killing people too, wiping the vampires' minds to make them think they're doing this stuff. And then there's also the Mercy Adam stuff, and then there's also the Pack stuff. Because Mercy, it's annoying the hell out of Mercy. Adam has made it clear to the Pack that Mercy is his mate. Unofficially. And Mercy's like, no, I'm not your mate. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not this. I'm not. But see, Adam said it. And when Adam says it, it's law. And that's it. And it's driving. Mercy's got to get it. She's got to work it through her head. And it's going to take quite a few books for Mercy to work it through her head. She's got to work it through her head. And Adam's like, no, you can control our relationship. You can decide when we do this. You can decide when we kiss. You can decide if you touch me. You can decide everything. It's all in your hands, Mercy. I will not do this. I want this, but I'm going to let you make all the moves, Mercy. So you'll have to see what happens there in future books. So I don't know. We're going to read these series together. And there's a few towards the end that I haven't read yet, so they're going to be new to me like new to you. So I hope you will hit the like and subscribe. I hope you will follow me into the next book, which is, I should get it down, it's up there, Iron Kissed. So look for that video in a couple days. I'm going to go do a C.S. Harris. I've got a Patterson. And then we're going to come back to Iron Kissed. And, please check out, I got this book. I got this box. I got a couple boxes. And they are turning out to be the most interesting things in the world. So that it ended up, it's 3 days. I just did it for 3 days. I might do it again in a couple more days. Science fiction and fantasy books you've never heard of, because these books came from the 80s. And I'm still going through those boxes, and hopefully I'm looking for an Alan Dean Foster, so hopefully it'll show up at one point or another. So if you could please hit the like and subscribe. Come here. Shoot. She got out of bed with me. Who else gets out of the middle of the night to do a book report? I got some other stuff I want to do in the morning, so we're working on Flashback Monday. So if you could please hit the like and subscribe, and you'll have to read the book to find out if they get the evil vampire sorcerer, how they get the evil vampire sorcerer, and what happens, the twisty-turny that has you going, what was that woman thinking? But she did it. Does Mercy fix the problem, or does the problem cliffhanger for the next book? You'll have to read the book to find out. Have a good one.